We are staying connected. Brother man, what's your name, my man?
Joe Paul.
Joe Paul. What's going on, man? What happened? You say you just
I'm
you
from
homeless?
Maryhaven, Ohio, and I was trying to get into a rehab. My mom just died, my dad died, and somebody forged my signature and took the house my dad gave me. And they put me in Sun mental health. And then they said I wasn't suicidal, and then they discharged me. I had no place to go. I was trying to get back into rehab.
They just discharged you?
Yeah, right around noon.
Okay, here, I'm gonna give you these resources for one.
I have no phone.
Okay. I want you to have this. Inside here is a whole packet full of everything. Let me ask you, what's your drug of choice, my man?
Methamphetamine.
It was meth? How long you been doing meth?
Off and on since I was 16.
Since you were 16?
I just turned 53.
Okay.
April 6th.
How's your health issues?
I was supposed to have full hip replacement surgery.
Okay.
I'm having a hard time walking. They didn't give me my pills when I left there. I got some ibuprofen and that helps. But
Okay. Are you dealing with anything mental issues behind this?
yeah, because I've been in prison 4 times. The last time was 03 to 06. From 06 to Corona, I was fine. Nothing was wrong. When Corona hit, everything started going sideways.
Right.
My dad died. Somebody forged my signature and took the house that he gave me. This is all full paperwork. I got the police report and everything.
Okay.
Um,
Have you been to? We have the Urban League here. You can go to Prepaid Legal and get with the Prepaid Legal program and get with somebody that'll set you up with some legal representation to help you fight for that. Are you getting Social Security? Or
they sold the house in March for $25,000 uninhabitable. Is what I just found out.
Oh wow. Are you getting any Social Security or disability?
No, I always prided myself on that because the Bible says if a man doesn't work, he doesn't eat. And I've been on commission my whole life. I'm a talker.
Right.
I've had a regular job at Burger King when I was 16, and in 2008 I worked at Burger King in Donatos in Delaware. I can't hold a regular job, but if I make you $3,000 in a week, you ain't gonna fire me, and that's right. I mean, it's bite me in the butt now. But I've always done good at sales, Kirby vacuum cleaners, setting appointments for windows and siding. I do fundraising for police, shop with a cop at Christmas.
Okay. So why is the support system so small right now? So what shelters have you tried? Any of them?
They just discharged me from Sun, right around noon.
Okay.
The lady said when I was in the halfway house at the YMCA a long time ago when I was on parole, and the only thing I really know is long and high, so I was trying to come down here to that. And she said, walk up the alley and to the stop sign and take a left and you'll see the line. And I didn't see no line. And then some other people was homeless. This blind black dude, well, he was I guess he was blind.
Yeah.
But he had one of those chains with the colors.
Mm-hmm.
Called some places for me, and they said that the homeless shelters were full. And he was going to try to call Maryhaven and a couple of rehabs for me. And then his bus came.
Okay. I'll tell you what, are you familiar with the Engagement Center?
Huh?
Are you familiar with the Engagement Center?
I'm not familiar with nothing.
Okay. Engagement Center is road van. It's Maryhaven. It's the back.
They was going to take me, and I ended up going to First Step, my hometown. They was going to take me like 2 years ago, but I ended up going to First Step. I graduated. I got my paperwork right here.
Oh, no, I believe that you ain't got to hurt yourself to get to it. But Maryhaven Engagement Center is not to say it's separate, but it's in the same, it's all together. But the only problem with that is that you have to be alleviated and blow numbers to get a bed. That sucks. And I always recommend people, like I said, they normally probably don't get out my neck for this because they want you to be drunk to get a bed. But I always tell people, man, that don't want to drink and put themselves in a situation, go get you some mints and some mouthwash. And it works the same way.
I've heard about it.
And it gets you a bed. It also sets you up for rehabilitation for free. Because
I've got Medicaid.
You do got Medicaid? So are you getting food stamps through Job and Family?
When my mom, I let everything lapse, that's when I relapsed. And I sold my phone and I just stopped doing everything. Okay. I just now started trying to get my head out of my butt and get my life together.
So how would you feel if I call a road van, come pick you up and take you?
Grateful.
You feel grateful?
Yeah.
So sometimes God do the right thing and put the right people in front of people, right? You know?
I'm trying to.
Yeah. Sometimes he does things for a reason, man. Okay, we're gonna make this happen.
Thank you.
All right, because it's still cold out here and it's gonna get worse. before it get better. But just be ready for it, man. You got family members?
They're all not. They're all anybody that would help me dead, and the family members that are left are taking everything. Somebody forged my signature. I got the police report in there, and took the house that my dad gave me. When I relapsed, I had $8,700 that my mom left me, and I messed it up.
That's honest and transparent there. What other income you got coming in now?
Nothing.
You don't have nothing coming in now?
I do fair work. I'm working as a carny, and when I graduated February 7th, 2023, I went to work, and I worked that year. I graduated, and they put me in sober living, but because I left and went to work, when I come back, they wouldn't let me back.
Okay. Is that how it operates where you was at? I mean, they tell you why?
They wouldn't let me back. It was the corporate office.
Yeah. And you said you got all kind of job skills, man. You sell.
Just sales, yeah.
You sell.
Yeah. I've done all kinds of sales. Like Kirby vacuum cleaners, it was Generation 3 down in Fort Myers, Florida. When I heard $1,800, I turned around to leave, and they said, we'll give you $50 if you watch the video. And I watched the video, and I was like, oh, okay. The Kirby vacuum cleaner just a good vacuum. Oh, yeah.
You made
and
money
I was
on
like,
it.
all right, and I sold the first 5 that I demonstrated without even trying. They put me with a dude named Eric in a little red sports car.
Okay.
And I asked him, I said, why you do that? And they said, you don't shut up. We knew you was going to make money. And all I was supposed to do was knock on the doors and set appointments for to come in and demonstrate it. And then he come in and close it. All 5 of the first ones I demonstrated was sold before he even got back.
Yeah.
I got drunk with some old man. He goes, I'm 90 years old with him. And got drunk with him, and he wrote the check out, and we guaranteed it to his granddaughter, not him, because he was old.
Right.
This other lady, she was trying to get her groove on while her husband went home. But yeah, I sold the first 5 I demonstrated, right? Because it was $750 out in the warehouse, and our starting price was $1,800.
Okay.
And every one of them I sold $1,800 right out the box. That was back when I was 19. I'm 53 now.
You 53?
I just turned 53 April 6th.
Okay.
I was born on my grandma's
Well, happy birthday to you, my brother.
Huh?
Happy birthday to you. You hear me? I'm gonna call these people right now, okay? And we're gonna see what kind of time they're looking at in regards to coming to get you. But you gotta be right here when they come.
Do you think they'll come get me?
I know they'll come get you, my man. That's what we do. We are here staying connected, my brother.
Thank you. How can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. How are you, ma'am? I am I'm doing good. This is Brother Dez. I'm staying connected. 365, and I got a gentleman on Long and High.
Lawrence
Paul, that I'm trying to get him there at the engagement center, so we can start this process.
I was fixing my iPhone. Sorry.
I go by show.
And I was calling you at the same time, probably. Yeah, I called you at the same time. What are you recording there?
YouTube channel.
YouTube channel?
Yeah, I help the community, man. Homeless, addictions, mental health.
Well, I'm literally going through that now, too, man.
Good, man.
What do you do?
I give you the resources, man. Put them in the right position to get yourself right.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'll chat with you in a second, man. Let me I got them on the phone.
Okay.
I'm also documenting his, but give me a second. Just want to see people do the right thing, man, not die to get high.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or
They push you in a corner.
you got a lot of guys dealing with mental health, man. It's out here stuff. Hold on, man. What's your birthday, man?
April 6, 1972.
April 6, 1972.
I got the police report. That's from where they took the house that my dad gave me. My mom's cremation paper. That's where I graduated.
Adam Indoors. Want to be picked up at Long and High?
He wanted to be picked up at Long and High. I'm sitting at the transit stop right in front of the Fresh Gallery right next to the medication place in the corner.
I graduated first step right after the lawn died.
That's good, man. You graduated first step. That means you can do it again.
And I've done all this by choice. I ain't on paper. I've never been on paper.
We'll put you in the right position, my man. Just stay patient. Remember, you got to do the legwork, okay? Listen to me, brother.
Is that a joke? Because I'm on a cane?
I love the humor during the process, man.
That's all paperwork. They come in and they do everything my dad gave me.
You seem to have everything organized, and that's good.
Okay. Believe it. George Paul, date of birth 4672 from Fresh Air Gallery on Long High.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I will call it in.
Black jacket, black hoodie, and black bag, walking with a cane.
Okay.
I thank you
All
very
right. I'll call it in.
I
You're
thank you
welcome.
very much, ma'am. You know about how long they look at it and pick up time?
I don't know. We don't have GPS. We can't.
Okay. Well, I'll wear this, brother, getting prepared, and I thank you. You have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye. You're welcome. Okay, Lawrence, they'll be coming. It could be anywhere between 40.
I like what you're doing.
Appreciate it, my man.
Me being homeless, I treat people, I act how Jesus said we're supposed to act out here.
Yeah.
Not, you just do it.
Back up a little bit.
You don't do it and then expect something in return.
That's right.
And so many people, it's about money. It's always about the money. It's not about the people.
I don't do this for money, man. I don't even ask for money. Every now and again, I may splash a Cashapp because I like to take care of my people out here in these streets. You know what I mean? To help people where it's needed. And I do everything out of my pocket, so it's a little tough. But I've been through these processes. I've never been to the state to where some people have been, but I battled too, and I won. And I did it by self-preservation. So I want everybody to see that you can do this with self-preservation. You don't really take nobody putting that foot on your neck. You just got to want to not turn around.
And honestly, this is one of the reasons I believe in God. I don't believe in the mainstream version of the Bible. God, this wasn't an accident.
That's right. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to conclude this and talk so we can get you up out of here, man. The people going to be here for a certain amount of time. But any advice you want to give somebody that might be going through what you're going through in regards to family, friends, and the mental health?
Keep your chin up. Every once in a while, you'll run into somebody that does care, and they don't have to know you to care. They just have to care about you.
That's right. We out here staying connected. Let's go.